Spring is a time for growth and new beginnings here at Isothermal and Rutherford County. And nothing magnifies this like the opening of our farmers market, the hustle and bustle of graduation, and the work in our local gardens. These stories and more coming up next on Campus Connection. Hello everyone, I'm Brittany Robinson and welcome to Campus Connection. Today we will give you all access to the grand opening celebration of the Farmers Market, as well as learn more about the community garden in our area and resources on campus. There's a farmers market that takes place every Saturday right over in Columbus, North Carolina, where friendly folk go to buy fruits, vegetables, flowers, and all kinds of crafts. Everything is grown locally, so you know it's going to be fresh. People come from around the county to stop by not only for the products people are selling, but also to talk to old friends and make new ones. It is a friendly environment where anyone can come and have a good time, whether there's rain or shine. You can find it on Courthouse Street in Columbus, North Carolina, just off exit 161. So come visit the farmers market this weekend to see what it's all about. Now that spring is here, the gardening season is in full swing, an activity that is open to everyone at the Rutherford Cooperative Extension Center. Gardening for many is an enjoyable, relaxing pastime. Here at the Rutherford County Cooperative Extension Center in Spindale, new gardening plans are in the works.
We're working on a community garden here next to the demonstration garden. There'll be several beds. People will be able to plant their own vegetables, harvest their own vegetables, and have their own little plot area with the master gardeners helping them with how to plant, when to harvest.
Even though the community garden is a new development, anyone can come out as early as right now and get started.
We have utilized and created the demonstration and teaching garden in conjunction with our Master Gardener program as an outreach to the residents of Rutherford County. So it allows an area where they can come and see different plant materials, different growing techniques, and they can adapt and use those for their own landscapes.
We see people walk through when they're on their lunch hour and they're admiring it and looking for changes too. There's a great walkway that comes through. There are office buildings around us, and people just come through and enjoy the garden. And of course, that's what gardening is about, is enjoying it. We're a good group to work with. Everybody works really well together.
There's a lot of camaraderie and I don't know, it's just so much fun to get together and work.
If you want to become a Master Gardener volunteer, you can do that too.
And there are other programs like working with the 4-H, so there are other things people can do besides working the demo garden.
One of the greatest things about being in the garden is we've got lots of birds and they just love the pines, and it's fun and interesting. It makes you feel good. I do some of the exercise classes and people were saying they just get endorphins from digging in the soil, and I believe that's true. I certainly enjoy it.
To find out more, stop by the Rutherford County Cooperative Extension Center in Spindale. Reporting for Campus Connection, I'm Brittany Robinson. As we approach the end of the spring semester, it's time to start thinking about summer and fall semesters. The summer semester begins May 20th, and the last day to register for classes is the 19th. Fall semester begins August 20th, and registration for fall class begins June 8th and ends July 16th. Starting the week of the 18th, the college begins its summer schedule, which means all offices will be closed on Fridays. And finally, are you interested in becoming a mentor? This program matches first-year students with second-year. As a senior student, you can help make the sometimes overwhelming adjustment to college a little easier. If you think you might be interested and have a GPA of at least 2.5, contact Brenda McFarland. Students had an opportunity to showcase some of their finest work at Isothermal's annual portfolio show. The show featured students from graphic art and design, still images presented by the photography department, as well as different videos and news packages. Students from area high schools had the opportunity to showcase some of their work as well. Coming up in the second half of the show, we have the latest in sports and coverage of end-of-year awards. But first, Here's our 5-day forecast.
The community pet center that has been established there, and donations of food, bedding, and money from people and businesses in and around the community. So please come on down and donate or adopt to help these animals in need of saving.
Imagine a career where you are the pulse of your community, impacting and healing lives. At Isothermal's Department of Pre-Health Sciences, choose from many programs that will propel you into a dynamic career in healthcare. Select from an Associates in Nursing, Practical Nursing Education, Advanced Placement Associates in Nursing, or Surgical Technology. In 2016, the Fast Track program for LPN to RN will be available. Make a difference in our community. Visit isothermal.edu.
David Wellman has been covering glimpses of our county's past. This week, he wraps up the conclusion of the history of Lake Lure.
In 1923, the Moores brothers found enough investors to go ahead with the development of Chimney Rock Resort. The first plans that was drawn up included 5 golf courses, 8 hotels, a casino, clubhouses, an amusement park, polo field, a landing field, and of course, Lake Lure. The building of Lake Lure displaced several farms, a store, and a church. A rumor that started years ago was that at the bottom of the lake was a town called Buffalo. However, it is only a rumor. To construct the lake, it was necessary to also construct a dam. It includes a functional power station that ties into Duke Power's grid. Lake Lure and the surrounding mountains is still one of the most beautiful places in western North Carolina and is still visited by thousands of tourists and families every year. If you would like to know more about Lake Lure and Chimney Rock, go to the website. For Campus Connection, I'm David Wellman.
You may not think of Rutherford County as a leader in alternative energy, but as Dylan Huffman reports, the newest addition to Duke Power may surprise you.
Located on 15 acres just off of Ellenboro-Henrietta Road in Ellenboro, the Rutherford County Solar Farm will produce more than 1 million kilohertz of energy a year. That's enough electricity for over 300 homes. So what exactly is a solar farm? Frank Marshall from FLS Energy explains.
Basically, a solar farm produces energy. We convert the rays of the sun into a DC current, which is then inverted into an AC current, put onto the grid, and sold to the utility.
When it comes to the local community, a solar farm can do much more than generate electricity. It can also boost the economy.
Again, it's been an extremely successful program for North Carolina. It's brought over $2 billion into the industry, I think over 23,000 jobs in North Carolina. You're talking about high-paying jobs too, construction jobs, manufacturing.
In California, over 50% of electricity is from solar energy, and Frank is optimistic that we will see North Carolina heading that way too.
In the long term, in 10 years, I think that you will see solar being a major part of all the energy portfolios throughout the country.
With solar farms all over the state of North Carolina and over 50 more being added this year, FLS Energy is on its way to getting solar energy in as many homes and businesses as they can. Reporting for Campus Connection, I'm Dylan Huffman.
Our neighbors to the north in Marion is experiencing an economic renewal. The town is in negotiations with a few developers for a new entertainment complex featuring 6-screen movie theater, arcade, bowling alley, and sports bar. May 1st at noon in the library auditorium, a representative from each department stepped on stage to recognize and award students for their hard work and dedication, not only to their schoolwork but also to Isothermal Community College. The ceremony was well attended by students, staff, and family. The students receiving awards were ecstatic to be there. The most notable award given was to the robotics department for the drone that was tested on the campus lake. And here's some information on grades and to do with Patriot Port as well.
Your grades will be available on Patriot Port May 12th. In order to do that, you'll need to log on to Patriot Port. Click the Student tab. Click Grades under Academic Profile. Select the current semester, 2015 SP. Students with questions about their grades should contact their instructor directly. Classes on the Polk and Rutherford County High School schedules will end on May 29th. Those grades will be available to students on June 2nd. Remember, grades for curriculum students will not be available until May 12th.
Wraps it up for Campus Connection, being the last show of this semester. Hope everyone has a great summer. And once again, I'm Brittany Robinson for Campus Connection. Have a great weekend, everybody.